Hi, we present another candidate for IELTS speaking test for you, and the purpose of this interview is to check how natural the candidate is. There have been cases where the candidates could not score just because they were scripted, so we try to avoid our students to be more scripted. So this shows how natural they are, because in order to speak better, you have to speak first. Let's watch it. Thank you. Hi, my name is Vikas. I'm going to be your IELTS speaking test evaluator today. This test is being conducted on 25th of January 2022 in Kurukshetra. The center number is 1934 and the examiner number is 9134. May I know your full name, please?
My full name is Rhythm.
Hi Rhythm, can I see your ID, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Rhythm, in this first round, we are going to be asking you some personal questions. So, where are you from?
I'm from Kurukshetra, which is situated in the northern part of India.
And do you think it's an interesting place to live?
Oh yes, it's a very interesting place to live actually, because it is a mixture of both technological and traditional combination.
Okay. And how long have you been living here?
I've been living here since 17 years now.
And do you like living here?
Oh yes, I love living here just cause I brought up here and all my childhood memories are here.
And do you plan to live here in future too?
Well, I would say no, because it's not that much developed. My city is still developing, so that's why I am thinking to continue my study in higher education.
Why?
Because I don't, as I said, I don't think it's that much developed, and as I'm pursuing in medical field, it doesn't have that much knowledge about the particular field.
And if we talk about the changes, so how has your hometown changed over the past couple of years?
Oh, a drastic change could be observed according to me, because in the past year there wasn't much medical facility and roads were in pathetic condition, but nowadays it's developing little by little, new hospitals.
So what one change would you like to see in your hometown?
Well, actually there are a lot of change, but if I have to talk about one, then I must say that the government and the other people should get more aware towards the rules, because nowadays a lot of accidents are taking place.
Why?
Because I guess people in my city do not follow the rules that they have to follow in terms of traffic and in terms of riding bikes and a lot of motor vehicles.
Let's talk about being happy. So would you say that you are a happy person?
Well, yes, I guess I would say that, because whenever I go with someone like my friends and my family, I try to make them happy by doing stupid stuff.
And when was the last time you were the happiest?
Well, it's very hard to say, because a lot of time I try to be happy, but sometimes when conditions are on my side, I still try to be happy, because I guess that's the only way to solve a problem.
What makes you unhappy?
Well, there aren't much things which make me unhappy, being honest, but I would say the things which are very tense for me, for example, my health or health related issues in my family, I would say that's the thing which would make me sad.
That's the end of your speaking round 1. In the next round, I'm going to be giving you a topic. You have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Do not bother if I interrupt you. You can make notes if you wish to. And here is a pen and paper. And your topic is talk about a health article that you have read in a magazine. Alright, Rhythm, you may begin speaking now.
Well, being a medical student, I have to go through a lot of articles and books related to medical field and related to a lot of disease But if I have to talk about a particular article which I read, then I would definitely say it was an article on types of cancer, and it was written by Dr. Neeraj, who was one of the renowned doctors of India, and nowadays he is working in the AIMS, which is the biggest hospital of government in India. In that article, he actually described different types of cancer, and while I was reading that, I remember one of my aunt was suffering from that disease, so it just grabbed my more attention towards that article. And in that article, I read there were two types of cancer, that was malignant and benign, and I also got to know that if the cancer is malignant, it's like a mass is just on one place of the cancer, and it can't transport and it can't transfer in the whole body, whereas if I talk about the malignant, it was transferable and it was uncurable as compared to the malignant. So I asked my aunt at that time that what does she have, and I was very happy because she had malignant cancer. So I was relieved that she can actually survive, because the chances of survival with that type of cancer is very high. Then further,
Thank you so much. That's the end of your topic. Can I have the pen and paper back, please? Thank you. Rhythm, I'm going to be asking you some general questions about this topic. So, you just spoke about an article you read in a magazine about health. So, do you usually read magazines?
well, I would say yes and no both, as I'm an academic student and I don't get that much time from my schedule to read the magazines. But if I talk about the books and health related articles, then I would definitely say yes, I usually read them.
And do you think that when people read these articles, they take them seriously?
Well, actually, it's very hard to generalize because it totally depends on the mindset and thought process of a person. And if someone's suffering from a particular disease, then I would definitely say that they take that article very seriously. Whereas when someone don't know the causes and effect of the disease, they don't bother to look carefully for that article.
Let's talk about children and health. So, children these days are not interested in playing outdoor games. What do you think are the reasons?
Well, there could be a bunch of reasons, I guess. First of all, due to this technological era, children are very indulged in the gadgets, so they do not like to play outdoor when they can have all the facilities indoor. Secondly, I must say that nowadays parents are very scheduled, and they are very busy, so all they do is just give them phones and toys to play with. They do not encourage their children to play door outside. And lastly,
What do you think the parents can do in order to encourage their children to play more outdoor sports?
well, I guess first of all, parents can become role model for their children, because according to me, children mimic their parents. What their parents do, children do the same, so they can become the role model with playing with them. Secondly, I must say that parents can also reward their children to go and play, like if they go outdoor and play some activities, so they can also give rewards to them.
What kind of rewards do you recommend to be given to children?
Well, I guess not the toys and the mobile phone games, very honest, but I would say rewards just like something, chocolates, and gifting them books and telling them the advantages of playing outdoor and advantages of playing sports.
Thank you so much, Rhythm. That's the end of your speaking. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.